Hey guys, welcome to Outlaw Edge. So today's video is just going to be a quick tech tip. I'll probably load this today, I'm not sure. Like I said, it's just a real fast, quick video. When you're working in a body shop and you're trying to find dents on stuff, you always have nice lighting in the body shop. Like right now, I only have like half the lights on and it's super bright in here. And I actually got some new lights. I don't know if you can see those crazy ones up here. Put a bunch of those in here this morning. But you know, you're using the lights to find dents and whatever, and you're block sanding, and then you're going step to step to step with the blocks from like all the way from 36 grit, maybe that's a little bit too rough, but you know what I'm saying, down to 220, 180, blah blah blah, all the way down till you're like at 600 or 400 grit right in there. And then the last step I usually do is wet sand everything, you know, the very last step. But the last step that I do before I get the last coat of primer on, and that's high build primer, I'll do the primer sealer. Well, that's where I'm at right now. I'm getting ready to do the last coat of high build primer. So I want to blast all the panels one more time. And like I said, I'll probably spray another whole gallon of primer on the car. So it'll be, you know, coated so I can block sand it one time and be done. Because I already block sanded it so many times till I'm to this point. But one of the little tricks is, let me flip this camera around real quick. So just a simple trick, and like I said, it's like a little tech tip. A lot of people don't know this trick. Just take a flashlight and put it down close to the panel, and then kind of lift it up off the panel, and you could walk this whole panel. And what I do is I go one way, kind of like when you're block sanding, and I go another way. And I try to get to where, you know, you can't pick it up on the camera too good, but I'll show you a part that you can see it. And then I walk the whole panel. And then when I'm done looking at this whole panel, I'll put a piece of tape on this. I know it's ready for one last coat of high build primer. And you're probably wondering, well, if it's perfect, why are you putting high build primer on it? Because there's always that chance that you miss an edge, or, you know, like right here. I don't know if you can see that. You see that dark gray spot, that's a low spot. You know, there's your edges, it'll pick up all the edges. And then here's another one. Oh, that's a high spot right here. You know, like right there, I'll tap that down just a hair, and then I'll fill it with some high build primer. But like on the tops of the fenders, the other day I blasted this spot and I thought it was gone. And then I was just looking for it a minute ago, and how I found it was walking with this flashlight, and there it is right there. I'm gonna see if I can get this where you can see it. There you go. See those little dimples in the paint or in the primer? Well, those dimples are going to show up. They'll show up like crystal clear. And you can see how, if I move that flashlight around, you can see where it's those dimples are showing really good. And that's the thing, is all you got to do is just take your flashlight, use it like a wand. It's kind of like your little magic wand walking around on here, you know, aim it. And what I do is I'll go this way on a panel, and I'll go this way on a panel, and then keep it away from the panel, and it just reflects that light, and then the shadow will catch it, and then boom, that piece will stick. It'll pop up where you can see it really good. If there's a little ding or a high spot, a low spot, or a little imperfection, you can either sand out the imperfection. If it's a low spot, you add. If it's a high spot, you take away by hammering it down or whatever you got to do. And then I usually put a piece of tape on that panel, a different color than the tape that I use for like putting down there for the high build primer. You know, like I'll put like a piece of blue tape or green tape on all the little imperfections. And then I'll walk back through and I'll check everything one last time right before I get ready to blast it with primer. And then I've been going through this whole panel right here, and it's like really, really good. But then I was over here, I thought this hood was pretty much ready, and I found a bunch of spots on this hood right here somewhere. I'll see if I can find them right, let's see, right there. And I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but see all those sanding scratches? That's gonna show up like a bastard in your paint. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna put that last coat of, and that's what that last coat of high build primer does. And you know, I'll spray it on here, and I'll block sand it one more time with like 400 grit wet, and then let it dry, go back through, and it's done. Ready to put the sealer on it and ready for paint. And I know you guys, there's a lot of people on here that are gonna be bitching, pissing, moaning, leave your comments, and some of them are rude comments and whatever. I don't care. You can leave a comment down below. hit the thumbs up if you like the video. If you don't, I don't really care either. The thing is though, is everybody does stuff a different way. Everybody has their own techniques, and they do body work different than they do paint work. They do paint work, they do suspension work. Everything's done a different way. So, you know, go through and if you got some videos, post them or leave some links down below, and I'll check out what you do. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for all the support, and we'll see you later.